Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Miss Nightmare. Hope you guys are ready to listen to some Valentine's Day theme horror stories. Love's deadly red dimly lit room, filled with the soft glow of computer screens. The sound of typing fills the air. Narrator, Thyre in the age of digital love, where hearts connect across oceans, a sinister shadow lurks behind the screen. This Valentine's Day, love is not just in the air, but danger too. Mark's apartment. Mark, a hopeful and naive young man, sits in front of his computer, chatting with Elena, a mysterious woman from overseas. His face is lit by the soft glow of the screen, showing genuine excitement. Someone who gets me. Someone who gets me. And it sends a heart emoji, and the screen shows Elena's reply. Elena's lair. Marina, a stunning and sophisticated woman, her beauty matched only by her deadly intent. Her room is adorned with pictures of various men, each marked with a red asinine. Another one falls into my web when she types back, her fingers dancing with lethal grace. Monica Tainacing Pafi. Detective Mark arrives in Paris, a bouquet of roses in hand, waiting eagerly for Elena. His eyes scan every face, searching for his love. And narrated offs are Mark traveled across the world for love, but what awaited him was a web of deceit. Thunder rumbles in the distance as the weather shifts, mirroring the dark turn his journey is about to take. Terena's lair. Elena prepares for their meeting, her actions meticulous and precise. She adds a small vial of poison to her purse, her expression cold. When later self-love is a game. Welcoming to Vision Cafe. Later, Miss Gown as Mark waits alone. The flowers now wilted. Elena is nowhere to be seen. His phone buzzes. A message from Elena. A video. One screen, Elena. In a dark room, the faces of her victims behind her. I am tethering a true video, dear Mark. Love is a fragile thing, easily broken. You sought warmth, but found the cold embrace of death. Farewell. The video ends, leaving Mark in shock. Snakatis, Elena watches from her computer, a smirk on her face as she deletes her profile. She turns off the computer, her silhouette disappearing into the darkness. And narrator and the web of online love, not all is as it seems. This Valentine's Day, beware the Black Widow, for her love is a deadly trap. And said, the Parisian cafe now empty except for Mark, who sits alone, the realization of betrayal washing over him. Parisian cafe, now he echoes as Mark struggles with the truth. His phone, now just a reminder of the deception, lies forgotten on the table. So, mice breaking. How could I have been so blind? He won't be another victim. He'll be the one to end her deadly game. And naked at her hotel room, Max sits surrounded by open laptops, researching, piecing together Elena's past victims and past. His eyes are focused, driven by a newfound purpose. Imana victims, no more victims. Near the Zane, Daria, when aware of Mark's resolve, prepares for her next. She scrolls through profiles, her next target in sight, and is satisfied. So many fish in the sea. Mere computer pings. A message from Mark, but not the one she expects. Screen out who you are. Elena. It ends now. Elena's smirk fades. Barina, cloaked in darkness, waits, her usual confidence shaken by Mark's message. Now suddenly, the sound of footsteps. Mark appears, not with flowers, but with resolve. You can't hide in the shadows forever. Elena. Selena smirking. Brave words for a heartbroken man. 1/10 silence. The only sound the distant rumble of thunder. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here to stop you. And how do you plan to do that? Mark reveals his phone, a live stream broadcasting to the world, exposing Elena and her crimes. And more crimes, by showing the world your true face. When Elena's expression shifts from confidence to fear as she realizes her game is over. You cut to me. Parisian cafe. Day now. Back home. Watches the news on his laptop. Elena's capture is the headline. The narrator VSD. Mark turned his heartbreak into courage, shining a light into the darkest corners of the web. This Valentine's Day, he reminded us that even in the face of deceit, truth and love can prevail. While Mark closes his laptop, a small smile on his face. He's not searching for love online anymore. He's learned to find it in the world around him. The faded world has moved on. But the story of Mark and Elena remains a cautionary tale of the digital age. Mark has become a voice for the voiceless, advocating for online safety and awareness. Community Center. Mark stands before a group, sharing his story. His audience, a mix of young and old, listens intently, moved by his experience. Sunti, remember, real connections are built on trust, not just profiles and pictures. We must look out for each other in this digital world. Applause breaks out as Mark steps down. His message clear. Clark Tudy, Kristen Sell, now behind bars, sits alone, her reign of terror over. The shadows of her cell mirror those of her former lair, a stark contrast to her previous life. Lighter and soft, I was wrong. Love is not a game. A moment of reflection in her eyes. A glimpse of the person she might have been. Untected. City Park on. Mark walks through the park. The sun setting in the distance. He's approached by a young woman, Lucy, who recognizes him from his advocacy work. Lucy, excited, you're Mark. Your story? It changed how I see online dating. Thank you. Mark smiles, realizing his painful experience has made a difference. I'm just glad it helped someone. Stay safe out there. They part ways, Lucy inspired and Mark content, knowing he's made a positive impact. Bridge overlooking the city. Sunset. Mark stands alone, looking out over the city. The sun dips below the horizon, casting a beautiful glow. In the end, Mark's journey from victim to victor shows us the power of resilience, the importance of awareness, and the unyielding strength of the human spirit. This Valentine's Day, let's remember to protect our hearts, not just from heartbreak, but from the hidden dangers in our connected world. Mark turns and walks away, the city lights beginning to twinkle like stars. A symbol of hope and a reminder that even after the darkest nights, the sun will rise again.